Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're tuning in. My name is Christina, and I get ready for work at work. I brought this delicious palette with me today. Of course, I bedazzled it. I had to do it. Pretty Grunge by Huda Beauty. What is there to say? Nothing. Gorgeous. So, I've been on a journey to weed out foundations in my collection that aren't the best. Aren't the best of the best. Now, did I forget to look at the wear time of this stick when I got home? Absolutely I forgot. But I want to move on to the Huda Beauty Easy Blur. So we're going to wear this today. Huda Beauty Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. So we're going to put her on the chopping block because I have too many foundations. I have too many, and very soon my Sephora order with the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation is coming. I'm very excited. I hear wonderful things about it. Everybody's talking about it. I brought for my blush palette this gorgeous Beauty Creations blush. It has a bronzer and some blushes, and then some like shimmery blushes. I guess this could be a bronzer too, but way too light for me. Or I could use it as a neutral blush. Anyways, it's the Beauty Creations X Louis Torres. Sorry, the light is shining on it weird. It's a vibe face palette. So we're going to play with that today as well. She needs attention. But before we go into that, I'm going to do a speed through of my skin prep. Well, let me tell you what the products are. I'm here at work at Naples Mattress. The traffic this morning, it was like nobody went to work today. It was wonderful. I'm going to start with the Thayer's Milky Toner. I'm going to follow that with the No Toe Deep Serum, Hydrating Oil-Based Serum. I need all the moisture I can get. I think I've been dehydrated lately. That's why my under eyes look like such dog shit. Sorry for the swearing this early in the morning. I can't help it. I'm going to follow that beautiful oil-based serum with this Origins Ginseng SPF 30 moisturizer. Get my hair out of the way. Cement my eyebrows in an upward position with the Ardell Brow Glue. It's the cream of the crop. It's the best of the best. I try these other brow glues, and they just don't compare. This is my second tube. If I've bought it more than once, it's something. Because I get a lot of stuff in monthly beauty boxes, and I have a problem buying random stuff. I'm going to prime my eyelids with foreshadow. Let me take a look at this palette and kind of think what direction I'm going to go into. Kind of helps with what I'm going to prime with. I'm definitely going to go cool toned. I kind of have to because I love cool toned eyeshadow looks. I think I'm going to go with the P. Louise Eye Base in the shade Rumor 2. So I'm going to do a speed through of all of those things, and I will be right back, and we will get into the eye look. And I'm back. Let's dive into these eyes. We're here at work today. It's starting to be a sunny day. I'm about it. Now, I probably should go for a warm toned eye because of my outfit, but I don't want to. Cool toned it is. I did put a little of a Fenty Skin eye cream on as well to try to get some hydration. The wrinkles right there are really bugging me. What are you going to do? What are we going to do about it? Not a dang thing. Let's go purple. Let's go purple. I'm going to dive into this shade here in the corner, a nice light shade. It's called Beauty Chaos. Cute. I love these shade names. I'm just going to put that in the crease and transition area. Wow, that's pigmented. That is pigmented. So, sales yesterday. Pretty eventful. I did a comfort exchange. We have a beautiful comfort exchange policy here at Naples Mattress. We ask you to try your mattress for 21 days once it's delivered. You have a year with it in total. And if any time in that year you're dissatisfied with it, it's too hard, it's too small, soft, it smells funny, it looks weird, whatever your issue is with the mattress you picked, you get your full purchase price towards a mattress that better suits you. So that's the sale I did. I did a comfort exchange. They were in to see me last week. I narrowed it down to 2. Full latex on the firmer side and a Tempur-Pedic on the firmer side. And I can't say her name on camera because I didn't ask her if I could. She's a lovely human. I like her a lot. She invited me over to the house. I'm going to take her up on it. We're going to hang out. I really like this customer. She's a really cool lady. That's a weird thing to say, but I like her. We really clicked. You know, we get kind of intimate here in the sense that, you know, you're laying down in front of a stranger. So we get to know each other. And she's awesome. I think I'm going to go in. I want to stick my finger into this shade right here called Haphazard. I want to see what it looks like because it's so very interesting. Oh, look at that. I like that a lot. And there's another one that's the marbled right there called Strong AF. That one's gorgeous too. These shimmers, what now? That one's kind of chunky. Let's feel this one. Oh, that one's creamy and delicious. There's one at the top I want to feel too. It's called Anti-Garde. Or Avant-Garde. Ooh, that's kind of a pretty grunge. The palette speaks for itself. Those are gorge. Let me get those off my finger before I make a real mess of things. I have some makeup wipes here in my work bag before I go making a mess. Let's get this off my fingers. Well, I wrote out a nice little thank you card for them as well, because the husband was a peach too. Kind of quiet, reserved guy, which a lot of guys are. I get it. I'm weird. I'm a stranger. I'm a stranger and weird. Oh, let's go into this shade here, in between those two gorgeous shimmers, called Nirvana, in the outer corner. Really deepen it up. That deepened it up. That did exactly what I would like it to do. Starting it on the lash line and then blending upward. Put my head back a little bit just so I can get into that crease a little bit more effectively. That's gorgy. Nirvana. So the Sephora order is coming. I'm excited to try the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. Nothing but great things I've heard. Self-setting is going to be good for my mature skin. I hope. I deepen things up nicely. I'm going to go into the fluffy brush. Color switched with nothing on it. Stretch my eyelid just a little bit. I want to blend out that line on the edge of the shadow, just so it's not so harsh. There we go. Yeah. Yes. And I definitely want to go into this gorgeous marbly shade called Haphazard. It is very interesting. But I am going to NYX glitter glue, the Stitch, because I want full impact. Little itty bitty dot. This palette has a nice cream shade in it too, that I might dive into for a liner. Just lightly dabbing, blending out that glitter glue. This tube has lasted me forever. Worth whatever I paid for it. Who knows at this point? My favorite shimmer laying brush. Makeup a Murder Sketch Artist Brush. I think I'm going to finally take my brushes home to clean them. Let's see what... Ooh. That's gorgeous. You know what? We're going to go across the whole lid. I was going to do a lighter tone in the inner corner. I think I'm going to haphazard across the whole eyelid, because it's a multi-dimensional shade. I'm here for it. I mean, pretty grunge for a reason. Pretty grunge for a reason. I guess we didn't need to deepen up that outer corner for any reason, because we are deep today. But it has like a pinky purpley shift to it, this shade. I'm here for it. Color switching that brush. I'm going to dive in with my finger again and see if we can't get a little bit more impact. God, that's stunning. I mean, that's pretty impactful. I'm going to go into the fluffy brush, into that original crease and transition shade called Beauty Chaos. Just go back into that crease. Make sure it's not looking goofy. I'm not looking at people like this. That would be weird. But just blending out that edge. Probably should have made my inner corner a little bit brighter. Open up the eyes. I don't even care. That looks great. That does look great. I'm going to take this little angly, what would we call this? A little thin angled brush into this cream shade here called Grunge. right on the edge of it. Stretch my eyelid. Make it an eyeliner. Stamping it into the lash line. Dig it. Get the mirror a little bit closer so I can really see what I'm doing since I refuse to wear my glasses. That's doing it. Same on the other side. Stamping it into the lash line. Poke myself in the eye just a skosh. Why not? Oh yeah, my little towel. Let's set it with the black from the palette. It's called Renegade, and it's black. Use the same brush, because I really want it to be impactful, but just a little bit more matte. Eye boog. Schmutz on my lash. That is nice. Same on the other side. You have a very small brush near your eyeball. It's hard to talk. I like the look of that a lot. Just using the towel to get the extra off before I put it away. I really like how that looks so far. We're gonna move on to the base. We're gonna put Hootie Beauty aside for a second. Let's prime a little. I'm gonna hit my face with this rose water and glycerin spray. Extra hydration, like all the hydration I can get. To prime, I keep it in the desk just in case I need a refresh. Oh, what do we want to do for glowy base? Let's go in with this Merit highlighter gloss stick in the shade Solstice. Just put a little bit on the face. Not on my upper lip, because then we'll have a sparkle mustache. We can't have that. Excuse me. I'm getting a little lit down in here, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it here in a minute while the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer sinks in. She's almost gone. I don't like that she's almost gone. I contemplated multiple times on repurchasing because it's just that good. This Maybelline Serum Grippy Primer. Hydrating. feel like it helps the makeup last for sure. Really working it in. That feels lovely. That feels absolutely lovely. Let's let that primer sink in a little bit. I'm going to pause, and while I'm off camera, I'm going to get this blackness out from underneath my eyes. BRB. I think we're sufficiently sunk in, primer-wise. We're a little goofy out there, but that is okay. I also brought with me this Fine Art Beauty Flawless Finish Concealer. Me and concealer. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. First, we're going to Huda Beauty foundation. This lovely. I almost threw another one of these in my Sephora cart. It's the Sephora No. 6 Multitasking Face Brush. So good. Well, oh boy. We got quite a blemish going. Well, you know, that time of the month. We're going to have some blemishes. We're going to move on. We're going to move on with our day. We're just going to let it happen. What can we do? I'm going to put a dollop of this on the back of my hand. And we're going to work it in with my finger. Well, she's a little light. Maybe that's why I was on the fence about her. That's okay. We'll make her work anyways. A little bronzer. Bronze up the situation. It's a neutral undertone, so I think it's going to work anyways. I'm going to avoid the under eyes. We're going to try that concealer. Just stipple it in. Because why am I holding on to that concealer if I don't use it? Why, people? It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Hopefully you're not at work today. Hopefully you're at home enjoying your not at work day. Tomorrow is my day off. I don't have a lot of plans besides laundry. I'm going to see where the day takes me. Go down the neck. A little more on the back of my brush and go down the neck a little bit. See if we can. I mean, it matches pretty well. I mean, that looks beautiful on application. Definitely looks good on application for sure. Yeah, good enough shape match. Our faces are always usually a little bit lighter than the rest of our body, since we all should be SPFing ourselves to the gods, is not to look like leather bags. I did purchase the Tarte Freckle like putter on her. I'm gonna try fake freckles. Why? Why not? What else are we doing? What else are we doing? We're gonna have fake freckles. Why not? Let's try it. Let's experiment. I'm gonna go in today with the Dominique Cosmetics Cream Bronzer in the shade Medium. e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Stipple this all in. good product. Happy to have it. Got it in a beauty box. Get 2 beauty boxes a month. One from Allure. If you're makeup obsessed like I am, there's the Allure Beauty Awards every year. They put out a box as well, and it's pretty reasonably priced. I do have a little bit of a complaint. I've been getting it for multiple years, and recently they charged me for shipping, which they don't generally do. Just putting a little of the bronzer under and over my lip. For some shadowing. So I reached out by email and on Instagram, and they said, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, refund never received. I just had to dispute it with my credit card company, which is not ideal. I like when someone says something, they actually do it. And if they don't, I'm like, cool tone. We're definitely going to use this bronzer to set. I'm thinking, I'm staring at the blush palette to see which direction I want to go on the cheeks. I think that shade there. So for cream bronzer, I need a little bit of an orangey tone. You know what? Let's go in with this little gem. It is the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Watermelon Pop. Really good. 2 little dots. Hank and Henry blending brush. Blender on out. I go right up under the eyes. It'll make sense in a minute. Got it in my eye. I definitely got it in my eye. Fantastic. It's a beautiful flush. Really good for a natural makeup, which I never do. Let us. This Fine Art Beauty Concealer may be really too light. You know what? I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. A little dollop. I'm going to mix it with some of this Fenty eye cream. Ooh, that's really light. We'll give it a go. Right where my darkness is. Around the nose. A little bit on the chin. A little bit in between my brows. Just to lighten up the situation. That looks crazy, and I hope I have not made a mistake. I don't have a concealer brush with me. That's weird. Let's start the blend with the finger. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Okay, that was a mistake. So I'm going to use the foundation brush. It made a... Oh no, we're okay. Still, I'm going to use the foundation brush. Maybe that was a mistake, mixing it with that concealer. What happened there? What happened there? I think we're okay. I think we're okay for now. I'm scared. I definitely got it in my eye. We're okay. We're okay for now. I'm gonna let that do whatever it's doing and dive into this bronzer. Set that beautiful Dominique Cosmetics cream bronzer. A little under the chin. Putting concealer underneath my eyes always scares me, just because I have a lot of fine lines. Wish me luck. Powder blush. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful orangey tone called Let It Flow. Set that cheek. That's quite nice. Rude Cosmetics. Is it the new e.l.f? Pretty darn good. Everything I've used. Should we keep her with us? Yes. I think we should. I'm going to put her in the drawer for next time. Let's set the under eyes. Pat McGrath, Ultra Blur, Skin Fetish, Sublime Perfection, Blurring Under Eye Powder. On this puff. That was a mistake. I mean, did we just set in wrinkles out? Well, the wrinkles are there. What are you gonna do? This is usually my problem child eye, but that looks fine. It's this eye. That eye is a real dick. A little bit on the 5 head. Done with that for now. I have my Frankenstein powder. Made it. It's a mix with Hourglass and Laura Mercier powders mixed together. Set everywhere else. Where I put the phone, of course, on the nose. Set down the forehead. 5 head. Set down the 5 head. I like the little glowy cheek. I'm liking that. Liking that. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me just get powder everywhere. Let's dive back into these eyes. Let's finish off these eyes. Look at the bedazzling. I was very impressed with myself with this bedazzling. I don't normally go with liner in the Waterline but here we go. Urban Decay 24/7. Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline pencil. You behave. Thick old line. Juicy nose. Working it right into the lashes, the lower lashes. Trust the process. I did get a new sharpener as well, because my to-go bag, my to-go makeup bag for when I work in other locations, needed a pencil sharpener. Alright, so now with a pencil brush, this little bad mamma jamma right there, I think I'm going to go purple under the eyes. I'm going to go in with this shade here called Nirvana that we used on the upper lid. Work it into the lash line, blending out the edge of that pencil so it doesn't look so harsh, right? Not so harsh. Actually, I think I'm going to use that beautiful color along the whole lower lash line. Blending out the edge of that dark ass black liner. I wish my nose would stop leaking and being itchy. That would be great. You gotta make a funny face. Gotta do it. I'm gonna wipe off the brush a little bit. Really work that pencil with that shadow. Alright, flurfy brush. My nose. Flurfy brush, color switched into this beautiful light toned purple called Beauty Chaos. Blend out the edge of that shadow. Yep. Maybe it'll distract from the crinkles under my eye. That would be the hope and the goal. That's nice. Sultry. We're sultry. Thank you, Huda. Beauty, pretty grunge. We may use her again, but I want to bring something else. Let's fill in these eyebrows. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Soft Brown. We're not going to go crazy with the brows because they're going to be covered by my bangs mostly. They may peek through a little bit. This is the perfect shade for my brows. I very much like it. And the product works great over that Ardell brow glue. Of course, I'm going to say that, and it's going to not blend perfectly over the brow glue. Good enough. We're not going to stress it. Again, covered by bangs. This eyebrow is the problem. I did purchase as well a new setting spray. Not new to me. The LYS, I think it's called Blur and Set. I had it from, received it in I think it was a BoxyCharm beauty box. I think it was not this month, not last month, but maybe the month before, and I very much enjoyed it the whole time. I think it was a month before that. Anyways, I used it, and it's great, and it's reasonably priced. And I'm not a huge fan of the one that we're using today. This one here, she's almost done. I don't know how well she really does. I'm going to spray the Ever Living Bejesus out of my face. I'm going to fan off as much as possible. Get it to dry with this beautiful Amazon fan. And then I'm going to go in with 2 coats of this Colossal Bubble Mascara by Maybelline. After I curl my lashes, I will be right back. The thing that stinks about this mascara is I love the way it looks on the lashes. Besides them sticking straight out, that's a me problem, not the mascara problem. It's a little bit messy and it flakes. Let's let that dry. I like where this is looking. I like where this is looking. So the further, just take a little bit of the shine down. Whoops, I packed my brushes up. Whoopsie de poops, I'm not done. Packed them up too soon. Big powder brush. I'm just going to set down the T-zone a little bit more. Avoiding the under eyes, because the under eyes look good. So I don't want to put any more powder on them. This is a Rare Beauty finishing powder in the shade Natural. There's a little bit more setting in the T-zone. And I do need a little bit more blush. I mean, I don't know why I put this stuff away. Beauty Creations, X Louis Torres. It's called Let It Flow. Just a little bit more. Put my blush high. Always put my blush high. Lift the face. Thank you, Beauty Creations. Thank you, Beauty Creations. My eyelash curler did a really weird thing. I'll show it. Maybe you can see it. Like it, I don't know, you can't really tell. It goes up a little bit higher than it did before on this side. I don't know if we need a new eyelash curler or not. I may try to curl them one more time. Maybe. See what the sitch is. Let's take the hair out. I think we're set down enough. See what the damage is with this hair. I'm gonna go flip it over. These bangs. I tell you, these bangs. And those highlights in my hair, yes. Those are highlights. They're not grays. They're not grays at all. They're highlights. You have highlights too? They're not grays. They're not grays. They're highlights. I think we're at a really good space. What do we want? I didn't even think about the lips. I know for a fact I'm going to go with my favorite, one of my favorite lip pencils. Let me wipe these lips off a little bit. Feeling a little dusty, crusty. I like how that came out so far. Lips. This thing is fantastic. Oh, ah! Oh, hell. That thing went real far. Too pink. Let's put the lip liner on while I think about it. Griege by Maybelline. This is my second one. I actually repurchased a lip liner. And here's my lip liner collection right here. Did I need? Yes, I need it in my life always. Another great Cool Tones eye pencil is new from Ravie Beauty in the shade Almond, except it's like a cool tone brown. Delicious. I almost want to wear this lip pencil. What do we have to go with? This is a Ravie Beauty Flawless Lip. No. Another Ravie Beauty Flawless Lip. This is the first one I tried. This might be the one. Let's try her. That was it. These are beautiful. Ravie Beauty. Flawless lips. Moisturizing, glossy. My hair's really looking like a hair helmet today, huh? So, get that off. I think we've done it. I think we've sufficiently gotten our shit together today. Let me know what you think of the look in the comments. Let's get a closer look at the sitch. I'm gonna get it a little spoolie, just in case the mascara sitch on my eyes has gone crazy, which I do have a little bit of spideriness going on with the lower lash line. I'm gonna comb that out. Wipe it off. In your corner. Nope, we're good there. Really gooky over there. Wipe it off. Check the other side. A little bit on the inner corner. I think we're good. We're good. Love it. Want more of it. A little bit of wateriness. We're gonna dab. Dab. I tell you. The fluid's going on. We've pulled it together. We've pulled it together quite nicely. Thank you for hanging out on this beautiful Wednesday. Check me out again on Friday. I'm going to have my day off tomorrow, do some laundry, clean the house. Me and the cat are shedding. Me and the cat are shedding like nobody's business. So I got to clean up after us because she can't push the vacuum. She doesn't have thumbs, and she's little. Like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.